Reich, Jeriadiax, Sti, Pa, Stau, Siag, Jech.
Hey guys, what's up? It's SkyDieRay here.
And welcome to another DnDGreentext video. I hope you enjoyed that little intro. Also, don't forget before jumping into this video to subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and to smash like if you end up enjoying the video and the content. And yeah, with that being said, I hope you enjoyed the video. Well, we're off to a good start with a good title to the story. Okay, sexual harassment in the workplace. Hold. You must subject yourself to questioning under the circle of truth. Failure to comply will result in disintegration, followed by soul cage. Okay, first truth I wanna drop is that I'm f***ing impressed there's a high enough level caster here who was somehow convinced to do civic work projects. My party's Warlock can barely be convinced to do anything but hit on women and sexually harass her own patron. Sexually harass her own patron. I now have additional questions. He's also angry, the elephant is also angry, okay. Great Old One patron. Once a major deity whose church and nations they patronized got wiped out by the main villain and his mentor. She keeps asking to get tentacled. It's assumed, both in-universe and out, that if the Warlock wasn't basically said Great Old One's last follower, they'd have abandoned her. God damn it, that's so sad for that patron actually, dude. God damn it. Give him a few more followers. How does a patron stay a patron with just one follower? Isn't that a marriage and not a patronage? Stopped saying master and started saying hey bae. I don't know exactly, but my GM steadfastly insists that the Warlock patrons cannot have followers in the triple digits, or else it's just a normal religion, which kind of killed the player's original plan for their Warlock to try to recruit people to believe in her patron again, because then she'd be forced to convert her character into a cleric. So Warlocks are basically hipster clerics? I found my patron before he was cool. Can't you stay a Warlock if you want to? That's kind of weird if the DM forces you to become a cleric if you want to, you know, be able to help your patron. Kidnapping. Kidnaps your God damn it. Human. Kidnaps your human male fighter. Male fighter wakes up to big tiddy orc barbarian. Thinks he's finally going to get some snoo-snoo. Ends up being eaten by big tiddy orc barbarian and her chad orc husband. Fighter dies knowing this is the only way his beta ass will be inside a woman. The level of sad in the story is basically equal to the thickness of this big titty orc. Can't believe I'm saying that. But dude, Jesus Christ in that picture, what the hell? And obviously the armor protects her body perfectly, you know? Like, you don't need more armor than that. Classic. Aenon kills a baby. Was I the asshole? Me and the party doing the new Frost Maiden module. Defeat the Yeti, see her baby who one of the players finds adorable. He wants to take it with us. I'm adamant that we should, as they are evil. Halfway through his point of why it deserves a chance, I just run up and snap its neck before throwing it off a cliff. I decided it wasn't worth arguing, and I wasn't taking the risk. Well, let me answer quickly that you were an asshole there, okay, and then we read the rest. You killed the baby. Of course you're the asshole. And before you go on about, it's evil, you know damn well that your GM would have hand-waved that bullshit away because one of your fellow players was actively invested in an aspect of their game and you just killed it. God damn it, dude, what the hell? Player stereotypes. The types of people who choose something. You know, back in the day I would have went to the website and checked the whole title, like find an archive and go to the post number and check the whole title and read it and replace it or something. Yeah, SkyDieRay is not what it used to be, man. Fighter. Bloatlord guy who played high school football or independent young woman. Rogue. Twink or midget. Okay, I assume it's the types of people who choose a specific class. Yep, it's exactly that. It's the types of people who choose D&D classes. Wizard. Coder or pretentious STEM major. Bard. Boy. Or ugly dude who wants to monsters. Cleric. I would believe in God if she gave me powers. Monk, Dragon Ball. Monks are Dragon Ball fans, I guess? Barbarian, quiet guy who would normally shoot up a school if he didn't have an outlet for violence. That's dark, that is really dark, okay. Paladin, atheist who is playing it ironically. Warlock, Catholic kid whose parents think he's at Bible study. Sorcerer, absolute sadist who is planning to burn down the DM's house if he goes down one more time. Druid, the DM's girlfriend. Yeah, I can confirm that's not true. I mean, as far as I'm aware, I played the Druid last time, and that was not the case with the DM, okay? So, I guess they're not all accurate, I hope. Ranger, Pokemon, or Lord of the Rings, right? Anyway, this was pretty accurate, I think, overall. I mean, the wizard part was accurate for me, and I mean, obviously it can't apply for someone for all the classes that they played if you played multiple classes, right? But it's still impressive, actually. So I don't know, let me know in the comments if you actually got, you know, if you got called out in this one. How to break your DM's epic boss battle in 3 easy steps. Bimmy, 6th level Warforged Grave Cleric a la Baymax from Big Hero 6. That's odd. That's odd because we had a story exactly like the, I mean, inspired from Baymax from Big Hero 6 last week. Anyway, Be Not Me, Satyr Sorcerer, Janashi Swashbuckler, and Goblin Hexblade Warlock. Be exploring a ruined city made of obsidian looking for a spooky helmet. City is clearly made for creatures larger than us. Archaeologist.jpg. Accidentally trigger a trap that hurls obsidian shurikens the size of dinner plates at us. Warlock packed weapons the one that hit him in the face. Find the helmet next to an enormous stone throne in the center of the city. Genasi grabs it and flies up to sit on the throne. She contemplates, putting the quite clearly magical helmet on. Eventually, decides to look around, sees a huge amphitheater around the throne. Also, sees a stone giant who is pissed that she's sitting in its chair. Roll initiative. Party trades a few hits with the giant. Warlock throws the obsidian shuriken and Eldritch smites it for decent damage, then resummons it to its hand. Sorcerer shocking grasps it. It bites the sorcerer to 8 health in a single 3d6 hit. Evil Baymax mode activated. Use the Grave Cleric curse ability on the big bad giant. Makes it vulnerable to the next attack. Warlock yeets the shuriken at it again. Crits. He smites again. Rolls near max damage for both. 38 damage, 2d8 plus 5 and 4d8. Plus 4 for Fury of the Small. Quadrupled for crit and vulnerability. 180 damage. This was supposed to be a difficult encounter. DM facepalms. Edit. Damage dice get doubled, regular damage doesn't, so actual total is 156, but that's still more than the giant's max HP, so whatever. Shrug. Okay, well, this is just something that's, I don't know, I mean, I don't want to say it's the DM's problem because it's not, you know, just him to blame, I guess, I don't know, but it's definitely something that he needs to be aware of. Like, he needs to be aware of how strong and competent the party is. And just be able to throw adequately challenging puzzles, you know. Oh man, I realized that he would be very disappointed after that encounter, especially if he, you know, wanted that encounter to be a difficult one. Oh Jesus. It's not a war crime if there's no Geneva. Geneva suggestions. Hello TG, Bimmy, Forever DM. Decide to run a war campaign. Give players armies to command. Campaign is set in a forested mountain region. Players are winning Pyrrhic victories at best. Pyrrhic, won at too great a cost to have been worthwhile for the victor. Artificer gets some catapults and trebuchets. Fighters pillage some villages for oil. Began flinging burning barrels of oil into the woods. Enemies burned to ashes. Death and destruction. That face when life is good when you wanna pillage and there's no Geneva suggestions to stop you. Oh god damn it, dude. DM, who may or may not be me, comes up with a new mechanic on the spot. Deploy emergency crab, or times you came up with neat stuff under pressure. Time for crab. In this thread, Stupid you came up with on the spot to cover up stupid mistakes that actually turned out pretty cool. Bimmy, DMing game for friends. Doing a faux adventurers guild style thing because I'm bad with commitment and I'm better at writing one-shots than full campaigns. Set up virtual tabletop with everything but enemy placement. Figure I'll just slap them down as I go. Set down the placeholder image of a crab in a room I want to put a surprise mini-boss in. Players run about the dungeon like only players do. One is kicking all the ass, 2 are doing okay, and 1 is failing miserably. Strong player kicks down the door to the crab room while I'm busy filling the room that I thought he was going into with kobolds. Anon, what am I looking at? Brain does backflip. He's already confirmed the existence of the crab and removing it would break the immersion. This is the crab room. Just made it worse. Spaghetti about to fall out. Normally piece of brain suddenly begins spinning at Mach 2. Player that just barged in is doing really damn well, arguably too well. My obsession with game balance has logged in. Yes, this is the crab room. The crab god of balance and triumph will bestow a curse upon the player who is currently performing the best for the remainder of the dungeon. If they accept, of course, if you leave the dungeon cursed but intact, you will receive an extra reward in the form of gold or an uncommon magic item. The player accepts the challenge and is cursed with no bonus actions for the remainder of the dungeon. Other players get a bit more time in the spotlight. Everything went pretty well. I am actually bringing back the crab as mainstay in future dungeons. After some system reworks, of course. This is it, guys. This is an example of an amazing DM. I don't know if the guy watching this, if the guy that wrote this by any chance watches these videos, but if you are, dude, that was awesome to read. And I'm also very glad for the players that they get a DM like this. Alright, that's it for this video. Thank you guys for watching, I hope you enjoyed it. Please leave a like if you did and subscribe for more if you haven't already. Also, thank you to everyone supporting the channel on Patreon, I really appreciate it, so thanks a lot for the support given there. Links below if you wanna follow me on social media, I post some really cool stuff on Twitter and some pictures on Instagram and stories there sometimes if you wanna follow me. Also links below to the Discord, subreddit and everything else. And yeah, that's it. Thanks again for watching and I'll see you next time. Have a great day, bye!